When I first met Xelari, I never expected her to propose marriage with a blood oath, a battle cry, and a contract that spanned 73 pages, most of which detailed child-rearing clauses. She was a Xelari, a tall, fierce warrior race from the crimson glow moon of Velthura. I'd been stationed as a human envoy during peace talks, and while I was trying to understand their complex language and avoid getting impaled, she had apparently decided I was mate-worthy. You defeated me in debate. You did not die when I threw a plasma spear. You make good eye contact. Acceptable genetic material, she said, casually handing me the marriage spear. I thought it was a joke. Spoiler alert, it was not. 6 galactic cycles later, we were married under the blazing twin suns of her homeworld, surrounded by warriors, priests, and something that looked suspiciously like a fire-breathing dog. Life was intense. But it was our intensity. Xelari didn't believe in half measures. Whether it was love, war, or breakfast. Then came the day we sat down to talk about children. She leaned across the bone-carved dining table and said calmly, "We shall have 10. I blinked. 10, what? Children, she said, as if it were the most obvious thing in the galaxy. Strong ones. Smart. Half human, half Xelari. Perfect balance of emotion and destruction. 10 minimum. 10. I choked. You know humans usually stop at, like, 2. Her eyes narrowed. Weak. That's not, hey, I'm not saying I'm weak, I clarified. 10 is a lot. Like, diapers and crying in school and college, Anne. You survived a meteor storm, a Varnak riot, and my mother's birthday feast. You can survive this. I tried to protest, to explain the concept of spacing out pregnancies, of giving each child love and care and, oh, who was I kidding? She was already designing the training arena for toddlers. 2 months later, we had our first. Xelari was born with her mother's fire and my weird ability to roll her eyes at anything. She was crawling in a week, walking in a month, and by 6 months, had somehow hotwired our cleaning bot into chasing the neighbor's cat. And Xelari? She was glowing. Not with maternal peace, but with battle readiness. Motherhood, to her, was war preparation. She sang lullabies in war speak. She had combat strollers. And she declared it was time for the next one. I just finished changing from diapers to training pants. Yes. And your stamina is improving. Excellent. 9 more to go. Can't we renegotiate? There is no room for negotiation. The clan has approved the schedule. Schedule? Turned out, the Xelari Fertility Council had a literal spreadsheet. My performance was being tracked. There were charts. Graphs. There was even a motivational poster of me holding our first child with the phrase, "Breed for glory." Don't get me wrong, I love being a father. I love Xelari. But I wasn't sure my back, mind, or sanity could handle 10. Every time I suggested maybe slowing down, Xelari would start sketching new nursery designs or researching double-decker cribs. The thing was, Xelari wasn't just doing this for her. In Xelari culture, legacy meant everything. 10 children symbolized power, permanence, and commitment. Having 1 or 2 would be seen as weakness, as if our bond wasn't strong enough to multiply. And yet, somewhere between sleepless nights, alien baby food experiments, and ducking spit-up plasma, I found a strange rhythm to it all. We had 2, then 3. Our 4th child accidentally hacked into a military satellite and redirected it to play lullabies. That one required a formal apology from Earth Command. But as the chaos grew, so did our bond. We were raising a small army, yes, but it was our army. Our kids were wild, curious, bilingual in sarcasm and war chants, and somehow even managed to teach our house AI to speak only in pirate slang. By child number 6, I'd stopped protesting. By child number 8, I was designing obstacle courses for morning exercises. And by the time our 10th child arrived, screaming like a tiny, angry star, I looked at Xelari and said, "So, no room for 11, right?" She smirked, kissed my forehead, and whispered, "We'll see." I'm not saying I was brainwashed. But maybe, just maybe, a little part of me started to like the madness. After all, love isn't just roses and quiet nights. Sometimes it's diapers, plasma grenades, and 10 battle-ready kids learning diplomacy and destruction in equal measure. And in the end, when I look at our 10 tiny whirlwinds of chaos, I know one thing for sure. I wouldn't trade this life for all the quiet in the universe.